What is good, internet? It's your boy Max, aka iMaxillion, and we are back with some more battles from the Discord server. And these are some spicy ones, so you are not going to want to miss this. Without further ado, let's jump in. I don't want to spoil it, but I've never seen anyone else do this, so I am excited. If we can pull it off, I don't care if we win or lose. All I care is that we pull it off. Harambe the Rillaboom. What a perfect nickname. I battled someone else, and they also had a Rillaboom named Harambe. And it's perfect. Look at that shiny, dude. That shiny is so good. Oh, wait! I got, because we're faster, so our surge popped first. Oh, no! Do I try to get a Calm Mind off? Do I try to get a Calm Mind and have you wood hammer me into oblivion, like, right away? You know what? I'm going to click Hyper Voice and see what happens. I don't know what your defensive stats are like. Okay, they're good enough. Oh, no! Oh, no. We are immediately in trouble. Okay, so we're not going to pop the Psychic Seed. I'm actually really sad about that because I don't have another way to put up the terrain. That's my bad, dude. I completely botched that. What do we do? So Harambe's not going to stay in here if we send out... Harambe's not going to stay in if we send out this Scizor. So I do feel comfortable just straight up going for this Swords Dance. Like, there's no way you stay in here. There simply isn't. I'm going to go ahead and assume that, like, Hydrapple comes in here. Is that what it's called? I think it's what it's called. I don't remember that team. I should have maybe taken a picture of it. But yeah, we're correct. Harambe does not stay in here. It doesn't want this work. It also has nothing that it's really going to do against the Scizor. It's okay. Oh, I was right. Okay. Apple. Apple with 1P. Yo, these shinies, man. These shinies be looking kind of clean. I'm not even going to lie to you. So at this point, do we just U-turn and try to get the damage off? Or do I get greedy and Swords Dance a second time and just start sweeping? No, we're going to click U-turn. Oh, are you Terra Dragon so you're not going to take any damage from this? Because if you're Terra Dragon, I think we got something for you. Is that Terra Steel? That's even worse. But we have something for that. I'm not really too concerned about a Terra Steel. Look at that damage! For resisting that, that was a lot of damage. That's what a Swords Dance looks like. Okay, so if I were intelligent... So what do you have? You probably have Dragon Pulse, Giga Drain. I don't even know what else you have. But that's okay. I mean, like... Earth Power. Ooh, we do not want to see an Earth Power, but that's okay because guess what? You pop the weak armor, and we're holding a White Herb, so we're gonna get our defense back. So we actually got a free. Wait a sec. Did it do the thing we're supposed to do? Oh, that's only with physical moves. I'm a silly boy. I'm a silly boy, but that's okay because we have a move called Bitter Blade. So it's fine. It's completely fine. It's completely fine. That Earth Power did so much damage, though. I did not like that. At all. Pickle Beam, what type is that? I think it changes Ceruleage's ability, though. If I remember correctly. I'm not 100% on that, but I do believe that's... Oh, no. I'm wrong. Why am I so wrong tonight? That's... You know... We're just going to click the Bitter Blade. Get a little bit of health back. I don't remember if this Ceruleage is carrying the Swords Dance. I guess it'd be a little, like, thematically weird if it didn't. Because his hands are literal swords. Goodbye, Hydrapple. We do get a little bit of health back due to the Grassy Surge. It's gone. Yo, I'm so sad about that Psychic Terrain. We're going to do better in the next battle, don't you worry. Because I want to show off this Greninja. But in the meantime, Eureka is the Meowscarada. Meowscarada does have... are you going to Sucker Punch me into Oblivion? I think you are. And you're faster than me. I could click the close combat, but I don't think we want to. I think we go back out into Scizor at this point, because either you try to click the Sucker Punch or you click the that move that like flinches you all the time. I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. Flower Trick. Power Gem! Yo! I've never seen a special Meowscarada before. Oh, we might be in danger. I'm gonna click. I don't even know what I want to click. I could click this here super effective bullet punch. I do think that's what we do. We click super effective bullet punch. We don't have the Swords Dance boost, but that's okay because Meowscarada's defense is booty butt cheeks. Booty butt cheeks. So we get the KO. Yo, I'm nervous, dog. Special Meowscarada? I want to know what the rest of that set was. That's what I want to know what the rest of that set was. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I don't even know what else comes in here. Harambe comes back in, sets up the Grassy Surge again. Harambe... Okay, so I think we outspeed Harambe, and I think we're just going to U-turn on out of here. Fake Out! Fake Out was so good. Fake Out was so good. You don't get to Scout, but you do get the free flinch, and that's, you know, damage is damage. Although, I think between the Grassy Surge and the leftovers, maybe it wasn't super worth it. Unless you, like, do you have Protect? Knockoff. I don't like that. That knockoff damage is big. I think we're max defense, and that was still a lot. The U-turn does get the K out on Harambe. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. In this spot, I feel okay going back out into Flame Swordsman, I think. By the way, yes, the surprise is spoiled because I went over Jiraiya, so it's an acrobatics Greninja, which is why you want to pop the Psychic Seed. So, and it's Terra flying, so you pop the Psychic Seed, you Terra, and your acrobatics does insane amounts of damage. In the meantime, we're gonna go back out into Flame Swordsman here. We're gonna get that heal. We do love that. We got 9 hit points back. I don't know what else is gonna come here. What comes in at this point? Eldarbol. Love that. Love that. Arboliva. Love me a good Arboliva. I don't think we outspeed, but we can just click Bitterblade. Oh, we do outspeed. Yo, why did I think Arboliva was like crazy fast? I guess I need to go back and do some homework on that. Strength Sap. Ooh, what is that? I've never seen that move. Attack fell. And your... That healed so much! That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Do we just click Close Combat at this point? I think we do. I think we just click Close Combat and try to get the KO in one shot. We don't, because our Bulova apparently has all the defense in the universe. All the defense in the universe. That's nuts. And it does the Strength Sap thing again. How do we get rid of this thing? I don't even have Terra Fire to boost the Bitterblade. I mean, like, if it's going to keep clicking that... Do I Terra? No. We're in a pickle, you guys. We're in a pickle, you guys. You know what? I'm gonna send out Scarlet just to see what happens. Because if we outspeed, like I know we're about to take something here. Terrain Pulse. Okay, that's probably a grass type if it goes by what type the terrain is. So we lose Scarlet here. I'm not super concerned about it. Although maybe I should be. I didn't know our Bulova was so good. That's wild. Wild, even. Do we just taunt? Do we taunt and lock it out of Strength Sap? Okay, so here's what we do. We Terra. So if it goes for Terrain Pulse again or some other grass type move, watch this big brain play. We're going to taunt after going Terra Flying. That way, if we take Terrain Pulse, which I assume we will, it's not going to do very much damage, hopefully, and also it's going to shut off that Strength Sap move, because what the heck even is that? What the heck even is that? I don't understand. Mirror Coat. No Mirror Coats for you, friend. Hate to tell ya. We're going to Gunk Shot. I just want to see if we can actually... Oh, we actually hit the Gunk Shot, too. You know what? I love it. I love to see it. It puts the grassy terrain back up. That's wild. Wait a second. Yeah, hang on. Did we or did we not taunt you? Did we or did we not taunt you? We hit 2 Gunk Shots in a row. You know what? Win or lose, I call that good luck. Terrain Pulse, it's not going to hurt. I'm wrong. That's so much damage. Yo, I guess I need to go back to math class because that was so much damage. We're going to Acrobatics anyway, even though we are still holding our Psychic Seed, unfortunately. It's okay. Our Bulova goes down. You'll love to see it because, wow, that thing was much stronger than I thought that it would be. I underestimated it, so good to know that our Bulova, little known threat in OU. Cotton Eye Joe. Oh, okay, so Whimsicott is going to do all kinds of shenanigans if we let it. So I'm just going to keep clicking Gunk Shot and hope that it just goes down. Yeah, okay, cool. Because Whimsicott is absolutely a nightmare if you let it set up the... I can't remember what it is, but it like slows you down and you just can never do a thing ever again. I think that's Ogerpon. And once again, I'm going to hope that we hit another Gunk Shot. Yeah, I guess it was about time that we missed one because Gunk Shot is not 100% accurate. Ivy Cudge will take us out. It will take us out. I am super sad about it. And I'm also nervous because Ogerpon is kind of crazy. However. If we can get off a Will-O-Wisp, we might actually just be able to get it out of here. I don't even know what type this Ogerpon is. What type are you? Grass Fire. Okay, so we do have a neutral Hydro Pump if we need it. We're going to Will-O-Wisp here. You can't be Will-O-Wisped? Oh, no. And you clicked Growth. You guys, I'm scared. On a Hydro Pump. I'm scared. How much do you take from that? Over half. Okay. I mean, like... Now we're at a point where if it hits anything, it's going to one-shot it. Most likely, anyway. I don't like this. Can we hit another Hydro Pump, please? We take it out! We actually managed to get there. I'm not going to lie. I saw the grass team, and I underestimated it severely. Thank you very much for the battle, Andres. The mask is so cool. Okay, I'm going to say it over and over and over again. Friggin' the DLC has so much drip. I gotta play the DLC. I've had this game since literal launch, and I can't believe I've never played the DLC yet. Let's tell them good luck, have fun. And let's get it. So we know for a fact that low kicks is going to hit first impression. If it doesn't, I will be very, very surprised. So I will be clicking Will-O-Wisp because it doesn't really matter what we click because we're going to get flinched. Also, first impression does a lot of damage, so hopefully we don't like get absolutely blown out turn 1. That fit is so good, dude. Those socks, man! I want those socks. Withdraws the low kicks. Okay, so Moltres might come in here, and if it does, it's not. Slowking the Gourmet. You know what? We don't... Oh, I was wrong. Oh, no, yeah. I said Galarian Slowking. So, I don't hate seeing the Slowking here. I think it's a Psychic Poison type. What is it going to do? Chilly Reception? I know Slowbro does that. I think at this point we click Hex and just see how much damage we can do to it. I know that it can be very, very bulky, but let's see how much we can do to it. Okay, so a fair chunk. It does have the Toxic. We don't really care that much. I mean, like, the Toxic damage is going to stack eventually, but, you know, it's okay. Not super concerned about it. So from here, what do you do? Like, you don't stay in and take another Hex, do you? Do you? Do I think you're gonna do that? What's the rest of your team look like? Because now that you know that I have Hex, like, you're not gonna... Well, maybe you just stay in and lose the Slowking. Because Dragapult doesn't want to see this. Dragapult does not want to see a Hex. I'm going to click it again. You do stay in and lose the Slowking. That's fine. That's fine by me. Because now we're in a position where it kind of doesn't matter what comes in. If the Moltres comes in, then we click Hydro Pump. And if anything else comes in, we can Will-O-Wisp it and continue to, like... We continue to like, kind of nerf the attack stats of whatever wants to come in. So... It is Dragapult. Yo, that's bold. Dragapult is very fast. I do know that. What are we? Terra Ghost? So. What do I think you go for? You don't have Shadow Sneak, but you do have Phantom Force. Do you go for Phantom Force? Do I make the read and... think that you go for Phantom Force? No, I guess it's fine. We'll click Will-O-Wisp, and if you go for Phantom Force, then it is what it is. Draco Meteor. Yo, okay, it's a crit, but I don't know that it mattered all that much. What is up with all these Dragapults actually hitting their Draco Meteors, yo? I've never had a Dragapult hit a Draco Meteor, not one time. My Dragapults need glasses, but apparently every other Dragapult in the universe is, you know, it's got it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna send Professor X in here. Because you can't Phantom Force me. So you have to Draco Meteor and risk missing. Actually, you know what? Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Terra Fairy. So if Draco Meteor comes, it doesn't matter. Phantom Force does now matter, but I don't think you go for that. I think you keep trying to hit your Draco Meteor, or you switch out and whatever, yeah, or you U-turn. And whatever comes in here is about to take this Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam with double stab instead of 1.5, which is pretty sweet, if you ask me. Okay, Moltres doesn't really care about a Dazzling Gleam. That's a good switch. That's fair. I think maybe they knew. Maybe they knew that they were going to get Dazzling Gleamed. At this point, I don't know what Moltres does in this meta. Are you just a Talonflame? I'm going to click Psychic because we're under the Psychic terrain, so it's going to do something. Okay, that was a nice chunk. Will-O-Wisp. I mean, sure. But we dodge it anyway because we're nimble. We're fast and nimble. We don't care about no Will-O-Wisp. Get out of here. Either you switch and whatever comes in gets hit with a not stab psychic, but it gets hit under the psychic terrain, or you lose the Moltres. It is your choice, friend. Yolanda? What are you doing, Yolanda? Let's see. They do choose to stay in and lose the Moltres. I think we're in a good position from here. I'm not super concerned about the rest of that team. I don't love that Dragapult is still hanging around, but I feel like as long as Indeedee stays out, as long as Indeedee's still here, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. And if we need to, we can always swap out, set the Psychic Terrain back up, and start doing that again. So I think we're in an okay position from here. Dragapult cannot click Draco Meteor. However, it can click Phantom Force. And I think that that is what it's going to do. So I, in the meantime, am going to click Calm Mind. So that when we Dazzling Gleam, it just straight up goes down. And that Latios in the back, also going down. Are you Terra Steel? Are you Terra Steel? You're also Terra Fairy! Okay, that's fine. That means Phantom Force isn't stab anymore, which is definitely nice. Shadow Ball. That's not ideal for us. That's a pretty good amount of damage, actually. We do get the Calm Mind off, which is nice. So we may live another Shadow Ball. I think Dazzling Gleam is still our strongest move, and we can hope we live this Shadow Ball after the... Oh, we live on 3! How much does a Dazzling Gleam do? That's a decent enough amount. But you know what? If I think you're going to click Dazzling Gleam, I'm going to switch out into Scarlet. Because Scarlet also walls this thing. So I was completely wrong. So this is a special Dragapult. I was really nervous about that Phantom Force. I guess it doesn't matter. Because it's got... What does it have? It has Shadow Ball, Draco Meteor, U-Turn, and some other move that we don't know what it is because we haven't seen it yet. But we see the U-Turn. So what comes in here to try to... I think maybe they thought I was going to click Dazzling Gleam again because of the Calm Mind. Latios comes in here. If that thing has Flamethrower, we are in severe trouble. I don't know. I'm nervous. Do we click Bullet Punch and try to get some damage? I think U-Turn does more. Luster Purge. Okay, I think we live one of those because we are a Steel type. Yeah, that's more damage than I would have liked to see, but that's okay. Because we have the U-Turn. It does one-shot the Latios. I didn't expect that. It's a crit. In the words of the great Shady Penguin, it's a crit. I don't know if that mattered or not. It might have. Caesar has a pretty wild attack stat, so like it may or may not have mattered. It may or may not have mattered. What do we do here? I think we're in an okay position no matter what. Let's pop the Psychic Seed. I can't Terra Flying because obviously we've already terastallized with Indeedee, but we do get the Psychic Seed, and we can still hit Acrobatics, and Protean will proc. So we do still have some synergy here. Dragapult does come back out at this time. The thing is, what does more? 120 goes to 240. No, 120 goes to 180 times 2 is 360. And then Acrobatics goes to 110 times 1.5 is like 165. I think Gunk Shot does more, actually. U-Turn again. Did we just get played? That's kind of wild. The double out is crazy. The double out is crazy. Now I am nervous. Great Tusk. Okay, so we gunk shot the Great Tusk. I don't know how much it's going to take from this. Speed. So that's your highest stat. I mean, you're not going to outspeed a Greninja for sure. But that's alright. It does dodge it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because Acrobatics will hit hard, but Great Tusk is a big boy. So I don't know how much it's going to take from this, but I think Jiraiya should be able to do some damage. Some damage. Let's see. I know that its speed went up, but Jiraiya should still be faster. I think we're Jolly. I'm 99% sure. You're faster than us now. That's super no bueno, actually. I didn't know you outsped us. That could be a problem. For sure. For sure. I really don't like that, actually. Because now I don't know if we outspeed you or not. With anything. I mean, we can try, for sure. And they still have that Dragapult in the back. I didn't forget that. Don't think you're sneaky. If Greninja's not faster than you with the +1, we are for sure not faster than you. For sure not faster than you. I'm gonna click Dazzling Gleam. I don't love it. I think we get outsped here, and I think we get just molly-whopped. Rapid Spin. That makes your speed go up even higher. What if I had swapped out into Cerule Edge there? What if that would have been like the craziest move of all time. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. What do we click? What do we click? What do we click? Oh no! We can't click Shadow Sneak, as we learned. As we learned, we cannot currently click Shadow Sneak because there's a Psychic Terrain up. So at this point, I think I click Psycho Cut. Knock off. We live the knockoff, so we trigger the weak armor. We trigger the weak armor, which means that, in theory, well, you are +2 speed. It does not matter. We're critting. We're critting all over the place. We're critting all over the place. And you know what? Part of me feels bad about it, but part of me doesn't, because you had a +2 speed Great Tusk, and I was nervous. And now that we are +1 speed, we, in theory, should probably outspeed this Dragapult. Hopefully. I don't know how to run calcs, so I'm not gonna try. Are we still under the Psychic Terrain? So we are. However, no, yeah, I think Psycho Cut's the right move under the Psychic Terrain. Yeah, we are faster. Okay, Dragapult is gone. Gone. Goodbye. I don't like seeing it. I don't want to see it in my neighborhood. I don't want to hear about it. I don't even want to think about it. Goodbye, Dragapult. And if you see me looking that way, it's because my phone keeps going off in the middle of this battle. You're going to click the first impression because why wouldn't you? Except that it's not going to work because of the Psychic Terrain. Psychic Terrain is goated for not letting priority moves, you know, go off. So let's see. Let's see. Do we one-shot? I think we one-shot because that's a bug. You are but a locust. A bug. No, to be fair, I love low kicks. Low kicks is really, really cool. That design, very cool. The typing, actually solid. And the fact that it's got stab first impression, very cool. GG, Yolanda. Thank you very much for the battle. I enjoyed that a lot. You made me nervous. Glastrier. Oh, I've never seen one of those, and I'm nervous. I know I say that a lot. I literally was just talking about how I say that a lot. This time, it's very true. So what typing are you? Pure ice type. Okay, don't mind me. These headphones are very itchy. Pure ice type, huh? I think we can safely volt switch here out into... I think we can volt switch out into Scizor. I don't really know what this thing does, but I think we safely volt switch out into Scizor and then set up a Swords Dance? Maybe? Perhaps? It sets up a Swords Dance. Oh. I mean, if that's the case, then I think I can click Bullet Punch. Leftovers. You're probably kind of bulky, but like physically bulky? I don't know how fast you are or aren't. Do I want to test that? I guess I don't really want to test it. I'm going to click Bullet Punch and see how much it does, because you are a pure ice type. They tend to be kind of frail. Okay, so you're bulkier than most ice types, I tell you what. We take neutral damage from that close combat, and I don't like it. I do not like it. That was way more damage than we should have taken. Yeah, that Swords Dance would be a problem. I think we click Bullet Punch here, and I think it's going to be okay. Unless it has some kind of priority move I don't know about. Maybe like Ice... Is it Ice Shard? Is that a priority move? I think it is. Yeah. The design on that thing... Oh! Oh, you withdraw. That's interesting. Giving up the Swords Dance is actually probably your best bet here, to be honest with you. Goodra doesn't like that Bullet Punch very much. That Goodra has Flamethrower, 1,000,000%. I'm convinced that that's why you swapped out into that thing. So because I think that, I'm swapping out into... Ooh, do I swap out into Not an Elephant and then get off an Ice Spinner? Is that the one that... Oh no, it gets rid of the terrain. We have options. No, that thing clicks Flamethrower 8 days a week, doesn't it? I think it does. And I'm going to go with my first gut instinct, which was to send out Cerule Edge. Flame Swordsman, the Cerule Edge, come through. Thunderbolt! I got that thing has Thunderbolt. I was 300% not expecting that, and now I don't know how to feel about it. But I'm going to click Shadow Sneak anyway. And hope that it does something. Goodra's physical defense isn't like all that great, if I remember correctly. I remember it having like a bunch of special defense. So we lived 2 Thunderbolts from that thing. How much power does this thing have? 40 power. And then Close Combat has 120. I think we click Close Combat here and then swap out. Whatever comes in is about to take the most massive Close Combat. Why don't I have Swords Dance on this thing? I don't know. Fortress, come through. That is neutral damage. Oh yeah, Fortress is bad. I think we outspeed though, so I'm okay clicking Bitterblade. I don't know why you would swap out into Fortress here, but you know what? That's okay. I'm here for it, I guess. I'm going to click Bitterblade and see what happens. Let's get back some health, shall we? Let's get back some health, Jake. Thank you very much. Om nom nom. Delicious. Flame Swordsman goes back up to, I don't know, what is that, like 65% or so? Oh boy. Dude, Cerule Edge is so cool, man. Look at that design. Like, I love Armarouge. I actually have an Armarouge named Proto Man. But, like, Cerule Edge, dude? Raikou comes through. And I literally have zero clue what this thing wants to do. I know it might set up Stealth Rocks for all I know. You know what? I do feel safe, though, going out into Great Tusk and clicking Headlong Rush on whatever wants to come in and take it. With any luck, we absorb this Thunderbolt, and then we click Headlong Rush, and then smack something. Shadow Ball is not what I expected, although I don't know why I didn't. That's so much damage, dude. So much damage. And now, like, we can't stay in here on that, can we? You know what? I'm going to make the biggest brain play. I'm going to say that he's going to Shadow Ball again, have the immunity, and then also set up the Psychic terrain. And I'm going to start clicking Psychic. That's what we're going to do. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Withdraws the Raikou. Withdraws the Raikou. I'm wrong. I've never been so wrong in my whole entire life. But that's okay. I really truly thought that we were about to get Shadow Balled a second time. And you know what? That's on me. I got played. This person, Jake, is the master of mind games. I don't, you know, I respect it. I respect it. But under the Psychic terrain, does anything want to come in and take this? It doesn't. Fortress is gone. That's regular Goodra. It does not have the Steel typing. I feel perfectly safe going for this here Psychic. And whatever comes in on it, comes in on it. I know Goodra has, like, Buku Bucks amount of special defense. I still think it should be okay. Although, looking at how much health it has left, maybe I have made a grave mistake. We're about to find out anyway. It does stay in, take the Psychic, and it does live the Psychic. Sludge Bomb is so... You know what? Actually, okay. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know what? Yeah, we sit here and click Psychic again. With Goodra gone, I now feel much better just having Indeedee sit here and click Psychic all day long. I think. Raikou is fast. But what do you click? You cannot click Shadow Ball, so you for sure click Thunderbolt, right? I'm going to click Psychic again. I don't even think I outspeed you, but I do think I live one of whatever you're about to try. I hope so, anyway. I don't know. Withdraws the Raikou. Okay. So if we can get into a position where Raikou is the last Pokemon... Okay, Serena is going to come in and take this Psychic. I don't think she's part Fighting type, but it is going to do quite a bit. Do you Trop Kick me? I think you do. So I'm just going to stay in. It doesn't matter. Serena is gone. Out of here. Audi 5000 even. So what does Jake have left? I didn't even... So Raikou comes back out. I don't even remember what Jake has left. Okay, so we still have not seen the Tauros. And they have that the horse in the back with not very much health left, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, I lied. They're only missing a chunk of health. Okay, so what do you do? Thunderbolt. Yeah, that would have been the time to switch into Great Tusk. That would have been the time. That is okay. Because now you're going to start clicking Shadow Ball. Now that you know I don't have Indeedee anymore. So what do I do? So if you click Thunderbolt again, we take neutral damage. Because there's no way you click Shadow Ball, right? Do I just make the greatest play of all time? Please be right. If there was ever a time I needed to be right about anything ever in my entire life, this is it. This is it right now. Please click Thunderbolt. Please click Thunderbolt, but I feel like you're not going to because I'm asking you to. Please click Thunderbolt. Please for me. Please. I'm so scared. If you click Shadow Ball, then good on you. I got got. Terra what? Terra Electric, please? Terra Electric! That means you want to click... That means you want to click Thunderbolt so bad. So bad? Yeah! I'm so sorry. I did not mean to scream in your ear. I just feel really good about myself right now. That might have been the greatest prediction I've ever made in my whole life playing this game. Of course, now that Jake knows that I am here and I'm now, of course, Jake is going to click Shadow Ball. And because I know that Jake is going to click Shadow Ball, I kind of got nothing. I'm going to try to click Headlong Rush anyway. Withdraws Raikou. So we scared out the Raikou. Oh, Glacier is almost gone. Okay, so we click the Headlong Rush. It goes down. What do they have left? The Tauros. Is that the fighting type one, or is it the fighting water one? Because I feel like that would be the one that wants to come in here. We do get a little bit of leftovers healing. And at this point, we're back up above half. I don't like how much damage that Shadow Ball did. And I know that Shadow Ball is coming right now. Yeah, we're -1 Spadef too. Okay. Excuse me. I think at this point Scarlet can go down here and let us have another free switch. I don't think you click Thunderbolt. I think you click Shadow Ball. Yeah. Okay. Whew. So Scarlet does go down here. Thank you for your brave sacrifice, Scarlet. Now, what we can do is... Are you adamant or jolly? You're adamant. No, you're jolly. I'm sorry, you're jolly. So we are fast, and we do get the stab Night Slash. Actually, you know what? I think we go for stab Gunk Shot. Because then that Thunderbolt's not going to hurt much either. Or not as much, rather. I'm going to click Gunk Shot. I think we're probably faster. We proc the Protein, turn into a Poison type, and then the Thunderbolt doesn't hit as hard. Like, I know it's still terastallized. I don't know. We do connect, which is nice. Okay, so that does a good amount of damage. Shadow Ball, again, interesting. Okay. So at this point, do I want to risk missing Gunk Shot, 80 accuracy, or do I want to go for the 100% Night Slash that no longer has stab? What are your defensive stats like, Raikou? I think we risk the missing the Gunk Shot, and we do connect, which makes me feel like a winner. Born to be a winner. So Raikou does go down. That thing made me so nervous. Oh my god. Last mon is Tauros. We are almost there. Oh, it's the fire type one. Yo, that's pretty cool. And I think the only move we can click here is Acrobatics. I think we still have our Psychic Seed. So I don't think Acrobatics gets the boost from not having an item. But I still think that Terra Flying should do enough. I hope. Now I'm unsure of myself, but that is okay. Let's see how much this does. Terra Flying The balloons are hilarious to me. I think when I was, like, when this game came out and I started seeing the terrestrialization, like the crowns or whatever that they have, I was like, these are all so strange. So strange. Like, a couple of them are real cool, but some of them are hilarious. Like the electric one being a light bulb. Very funny. Jiraiya does go down here. Thank you for your sacrifice, Jiraiya. I think we are okay from here. And the flying one being just a set of balloons. But the dragon one is pretty sick. I'm not even gonna lie. The dragon one with the wings, very cool. Steel having like an axe type thing is like theoretically kind of cool. I just think it's funny more than anything. All right, so we do click Psycho Cut here. I wild charge. Oh, interesting. Okay, well that's okay because we clicked Psycho Cut, so I think we have the game here. GG, Jake. Thank you very much for this battle. I enjoyed it very much. Your team made me sweat. I'll be honest with you. So that is going to do it for today's set of battles, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I know I've said it a million times. I'm going to say it a million more. Thank you for all the support you've shown me so far. Thank you for all the future support, because I'm just surrounded by supportive people, and I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you very much to the people who battled in this video. You will probably be seeing more of them, as well as others from the Discord server that we're all part of. So, yeah, special shout out to everybody who's battled me so far. And, yeah, that's it. See you next time. Peace.